Hey everyone, it's Lars here, and welcome back to Virtual Paddock. Today's video is gonna be a bit of a rant, and this time it's about real motorsport for once. The 2021 Formula 1 World Championship. First of all, what a season. When it comes to excitement, this was one of the best seasons I've ever seen, and easily the best of the hybrid era. And it was always back and forth. You never had one car completely dominating for a long time. The championship lead changed several times, and going into the final race of the season, Verstappen and Hamilton were level on points. And as we all know, Verstappen ended up winning the race and taking the title. Now, personally, I supported Max for the title, so I'm happy with the championship result. And Max definitely deserved the championship, but Lewis would have deserved it as well. Both of them were at their absolute best this year, pushing each other to the limits. Truly a season that's worth being called the end of an era. But with that being said, let's talk about how it ended. I'm not going to go into who deserved to win the race, because that doesn't matter. There have been several occasions where you could have said that one driver deserved to win a race, but he didn't. That's not what matters. What matters is that race control once again made some, at the very least, questionable decisions. And this time they went as far as to bend their own rules, or at least to use the race director's authority to deviate from the usual safety car procedure, just so we'd have an exciting last lap. So after the race, at first I thought that Mercedes protesting was just ridiculous. There was absolutely no way they changed the race result. And just as I expected, the protest was dismissed. But the more I thought about it, the more I understand it. They do have a point. Because it's really not a protest against Verstappen's championship. It's a protest against race control. And the reasoning that was given for dismissing the protest was, how can I say it, certainly a very creative interpretation of the rules. And clearly not the way they were meant. All it was race control not admitting any wrongdoing. Now, I will say that changing the race result now would absolutely be the wrong thing to do. And I'm not saying that because I want Max to be the champion. But all it would do is take things out on the drivers that were not the drivers' fault. And that would probably be even more damaging to the sport than what happened with the restart. Instead, what we really need is to change things for the future. Last race was just one example of race control doing an awful job, albeit a quite extreme one this time. But they've been incredibly inconsistent for far too long. What we need is stricter sporting rules. It needs to be more defined. It needs to be more black and white, and not leave so much room for interpretation. Things need to change. Alright, so those were my thoughts on this. Let me know in the comments what you think, but please keep it civil. And let's have a healthy discussion. Anyway, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you want to see more content like this, be sure to click like and subscribe. So, till next time, use the downforce, and see you soon.